out of all of the clubs that have gone down from the Champions League, we have been drawn against Barcelona, guys. Seriously, there were clubs like, RC Lens, we had Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, PSV, and Union Berlin, and they had to go and draw us against Barcelona, guys. I'm genuinely scared. I think we are going to get knocked out of the Europa League today. What is going on, guys? I'm Marvin here, and this is episode 4 of Brighton's Let's Play. Today, we are going to have our Europa League knockout playoff round. That is such a long thing, right? Against Barcelona here today. But if you look at the date here right now, we are in the month of February. So that means the January transfer window has come and gone, and we have signed some players. So let's talk about the transfer out first. I have sold Mahmoud Dahoud to West Ham for 19.25 million, guys. All right, so he was actually unhappy for some reason. I can't remember why he was unhappy about, and he was not playing well. Early on the season when he started the season, right, he was playing quite well for us. But after his injury, he actually started playing very, very bad. If you look at the average rating he have, right, 6.71 average rating in 11 appearances. He was not good enough. He was unhappy, so I just thought of cashing in on him, and we sold him to West Ham for 19.25 million. All right, he's a good player. If you look at his attribute and all, he is actually quite good, but he was not showing it on the field, and he was bringing down the morale of the team, which I really don't like. So I just sold him off, and yeah, bye bye Dahoud. Okay, so another player that I've actually sold. We only sold two players in the January transfer window, and the second one is Estupinan to Al Etihad, and we sold him for 56 million. All right, so I know that he's an important player in our team. He was one of the best left back in the club, but 56 million is such a big transfer amount, guys. I just could not say no to it. That is the only reason why I sold him. His performance for us was, I wouldn't say that great, but he was quite good, going forward, defending on the left hand side for us. But yeah, like I mentioned to you guys, I know he's showing here 50 million, but we have a potential, add-on, that can actually bring this transfer up to 56 million. All right. So yeah, it was just too good for me to turn on. That's the reason that I'm going to be selling him, and we have not found a replacement for him, guys. All right, let's get into that. Okay. All right. So the first player that I've signed as the manager of Brighton, and actually the first signing of Football Manager 24 for me, is Marcos Leonardo. We signed him for a measly 30 million. If you guys remember, in FM23, this boy was amazing. He had lots of potential, and he actually, will develop to be a good player. And even in Football Manager 25, 24, not 25, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so even in Football Manager 24, if you look at his potential, he have a potential ability of a 4.5 star. So I think, 13 million, it is a very, very good gamble to, to yeah, to spend on this type of what player. I'm actually training him to play as a advanced forward right now, because as I know, this is his best role and position, as a striker, with the role of advanced forward. Even if you look at him right now, right, his attribute as an advanced forward in 20 years old is actually really, really good. So I really hope, that he will develop into a good player, and he will provide competition for Evan Ferguson, in our striking position. The second player that we have signed is a midfielder from Arsenal, and he is called Emil Smith Rowe. So he was actually translated by Arsenal, because he was unhappy about the game time that he had in Arsenal, and we signed him for 32 million. And if I'm not mistaken, this 32 million is actually the transfer record for Brighton. Okay, yeah, for the whole club in real life. Okay, so you guys might be thinking, why am I signing a central attacking midfielder when I already have Engiso and João Pedro playing in that position? You guys might think that I'm crazy, but I have actually signed him to play as a central midfielder on the role of a central midfielder on support duty. All right. Hear me out first. Hear me out. Okay, so we do play on the right hand side, for our defensive midfielder as a segundo volante role, right? So I've actually made some tactical change, which I'll show you guys in a bit, and I've changed the segundo volante role to play as a central midfielder. Okay, and I think, with this attribute here, and Billy Gilmore can actually play as a central midfielder as well, which is really good for us. And yeah, and I think, Smith Rowe can actually play really well in this role as well. But, in the future, if it doesn't work out for him as a central midfielder, we can always play him as a Mazala on support as well. He's good in that. Apart from his attacking, which I don't really care that much, because our Segundo Volante previously, we don't really rely upon on them, to do all the defending and marking and everything and all that. Okay. All right. So I think that he will be a good player. He's only 23 years old. He's English, especially. 32 million for an English player is actually a very, very good deal, guys. So I'm really excited to see how this boy is gonna improve our midfield. He have already started playing well for us. Out of his last two out of his last four games, right? He have actually played quite well for us. So I really hope, in time to go, he will improve and he will be a better player and an integral part of our midfield. All right, so like I told you guys, we sold Estupinan. I did not replace him because we have only signed Sergio Gomez. This is also one of the signing that you guys might be thinking is crazy. All right, because this guy is actually naturally a winger, but stay with me. He can actually play as a wing back, right? When you look at this, apart from his marking, his tackling, right? I think he is quite well suited to be a wing back. He have a current ability of a two star, and he have potential for him to realize. Okay, all right. So we actually signed him on a loan deal from Man City, but we have an optional future fee of a measly 3.2 million for this player set. And which I think, early on in this stage, right, with us, right, I think I will be triggering it, because when you look at his performance, look at this in the Premier League, right? 3 appearances, he have actually scored 1 goal and 5 assists, guy. One man of the match with an average rating of 7.93. He's doing better than Estupinan was doing for us, guys. Seriously. So I think that should justify his signing, right? That should justify his signing, right? 5 assists in 3 games. I think, yeah, for a player that we actually has the capability of signing for measly 3.2 million. I think this could be one of the best signing that I've done. I mean, according to the transfer budget, transfer value, and all that. Okay, this could be one of the best bargain signing of Football Manager 24. I know it's only been, 1 or 2 weeks that Football Manager came out, but I think he will be the best bargain signing, guys. All right. So these are the only transfer that I've done, but there is another one more transfer that will be coming in. Is Patrick Dorgu from Saliento? Is it Salento? Sorry. Okay. So he is going to be our long-term left back. All right, so if we sign Sergio Gomez, right, on a permanent deal, he will be our first choice left back. And I told you guys, early on when we did the, in episode 2, when we spoke about the squad depth and everything, I told you guys that I will be signing a young left back who actually has tons of potential, who can actually grow in the background and be our first choice left back in the future. This is the player. I actually wanted to sign him in the month of January, but and this thing, to be honest, I didn't know that we can actually, we can actually have a limit of, signing under 21 players in a certain, in a season and all. So we have actually gone past that. So that is the only reason I've actually, put up the transfer date to be signing in the end of the season. I've managed to do that, and we have only signed him for, how much did we sign him for, right? Let me see here, 17 million. And I think with the potential that he have and the attribute that he has currently, right? If he comes into the team next season, right, I think he would be a very, very good backup to Sergio Gomez if we sign him on a permanent deal. All right, so yeah, these are the only 4 signings that I've done, until now. We still have a lot of transfer budget, for us to spend on, but I think I should be keeping it for the next season, because as you guys know, in Football Manager, January transfer window is really, really hard, because a lot of clubs, they don't want to sell their player. So it was really hard for me to find players. I wanted to sign a right back as well, but there was no good right back that can actually improve whatever we have right now. So yeah, so that is the reason. I just don't want to spend money for the sake of signing a player. I want to find good potential, good signing that can actually, play well in our formation with how we play in the team. So I just don't want to, keep spending money and all. So I'm going to be keeping that money for our summer transfer window, and hopefully in the summer transfer window with the transfer budget that we have, and hopefully if the board actually adds on more to it, I think we could actually make a mark in our summer transfer window. And I really hope that will happen. And another, I would say a bad news, because I was really looking forward to play with this player when Heck will be joining Napoli on a free transfer. All right, so he actually had his contract, ending at the end of the series, at the end of the season. I I actually tried to, renew his contract. I actually tried to extend his contract. He didn't want that. He wanted to leave, and he's going to be joining Napoli for a free transfer. Seriously, I was really looking forward, and he was actually playing quite well for us. If you look at this, in the Premier League, 10 appearances, 2 goals, 7.05 average rating. He was actually quite good. He had a lot, not a lot, a little bit of a potential more for him to improve, but he just wanted to leave. So I just can't do anything. Free transfers are one of the worst thing in footballs, to be honest. There's no saying that you can't do anything about it. All right, so guys, do let me know in the comment what do you guys think of the transfer. What you would have done, if you were in my place. What players do you recommend to me, especially for a right back, right? I'm looking for a right back. Do let me know in the comment, if you have any good right back that can actually comes in and start playing as our first choice right back. All right, so do let me know, because I can't find any, to be honest. All right, so guys, in the Premier League right now, right, we have actually been playing really, really well at above expectation, I would say. We are sitting in the fourth position right now with 25 games played and 53 points accumulated. And I don't know how we are only 5 points behind Arsenal, who are sitting at the top of the table. And we do have one game in hand on them. I know Man City, they basically have 2 games in hand, on Arsenal. And yeah, I was not expecting us to be in this position this season, but I think the tactics, and the signing that I've made, right, have actually been quite good for us. If you look at this, the last time we were here, all right, so we actually played against, Arsenal and ran, where we actually, we scored 9 goals in one episode, which was great. And after that, we have only lost 2 games in the Premier League, and we have drawn 2 games as well, against Nottingham Forest and Man City. Other than that, we have been playing really, really good. But the only thing I'm not happy about this team is, if you look at this, only 2 clean sheets we have, in all of this game that we have played, only 2 clean sheets. So this is something that I will be trying to, address in the summer transfer window. We need a new goalkeeper, as you guys know, and we need a new defensive line as well. Our defense are not that good. All right. So let's get back into things, for this episode here. And as I told you guys, early on in the intro, we will be facing Barcelona in our first knockout playoff round, in the Europa League. And this is one of the teams that I was really not looking forward to be playing against, guys. I tell you guys, seriously, I was really sad when I got drawn against them. So by the way, this Barcelona team, Xavi is their manager. As you know, he's been doing quite well, in real life as well, which is a really great thing to see. They do love to play with a 4-3-3 formation, as you guys know. That is typical Barcelona, to play with a 4-3-3 formation. All right, and they have a very good squad, as you guys know. And I'm really looking forward to look at Lamine Yamal. He's one of the best wonder kid in the game this year. All right, and he looks amazing, guys. Apart from his stamina, which I really hope, after maybe 50 minutes or what, they will take him off. But his technical ability, his physicals are really, really good. And he have a lot of potential. Just imagine, right? His current ability right now is a 2.5 star potential. How will he look when he realizes his potential of a 5 star? Guys, this guy is gonna be amazing, and he's only 16 years old. And yeah, he have a minimum release clause of 800 million, and I don't think we will ever be able to sign him, and I don't think anyone will be able to sign him unless, if he leaves on a free transfer from this Barcelona team. All right, so their key player is Lewandowski, as you guys know, 35 years old, but it doesn't stop him from scoring goals. So I'm really afraid on how we are going to be able to stop him from scoring today. Look at his attributes, guys. The technical ability that he have, right? 16 technique, 19 finishing, 20 determination, 17 composure. If he gets into our penalty box and with Jason steals between our posts, right, he will be scoring goals here today. And I really hope today, our team is going to be defensively solid against this Barcelona team. And I really hope we can cause a shock victory against them. By the way, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Barcelona here today. It's going to be Jason Steele in goal. Our four defense is going to be Gomez, Luis Dang, Van Heck, and Weltman. All right, so Pascal will be our defensive midfielder. In front of him is going to be Billy Gilmore as our central midfielder. And Ansu Fati, Kiso, and Solimash will be behind Evan Ferguson as our striker up front. I'm going to summon the team and get into the match. All right, guys. So our first game here, we are going to be playing away from home. So it is really crucial for us to be defensively solid against it. Obviously Barcelona will be looking, to use their home advantage against us here and score a lot of goals. If we can get a draw from this first leg, right, against Barcelona, I think that is going to be the best result I could ask for. But if you can get a win, that is even better. All right, so we are going to have a first highlight in the 17th minute here. Enkiso trying to look for a through pass to Solimash. It was intercepted by Barcelona defense. Now, João Felix is with the possession, passing it to Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side. This is the guy that I was really afraid about, but I don't see Lewandowski in the team. And Oriol Romeo for Barcelona. He have actually scored their first goal in this game and give them a lead. It was such an easy game. Look at this. It was such an easy passing play, So smooth the way they all attacked us. Look at that. Oh my god. Who was this? Number 10. And Kiso should have done better there. He was basically in the touching distance of that ball, but he just let it go past him. Awful defending by us. I'm gonna encourage the team here. 26 minutes, we have not had a single shot on target. Our XG is 0.19. And I was really right, guys. I think we are gonna get knocked out of Europa League today. Now Gomez is with a throw in. He tried to play it long to Van Heck, and that almost gave me a heart attack there. Seriously, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there. But we had the possession, we lost it, and now the possession is with Christensen to Romeo. He have already scored his first goal against us, and I hope it is going to be his last today. Okay, Ferran now to Christensen again. Gundogan playing for Barcelona on the left hand side. Can we please stop them from getting the ball into the penalty? What are we doing here? Yamal now with the possession. Seriously, they are being relentless. And now Gavi almost made it 2-0 there. His shot actually hits the crossbar and went out for a throw-in. Guys, what are we doing? I'm going to demand more here. I don't care. Seriously. Encouragement did not work just now. And now the first half scoreline is going to be 1-0 against this Barcelona team. Look at these guys. Oh my god, we are not playing well at all. We have not had a single shot on target. We don't control the possession at all. 39% possession? What are we doing? You know what? I know we are not controlling the possession, but I think we have to go more direct. I know it is going to sound a little bit dumb the way I'm doing this, but yeah, I think we need to play as as a small team in this club, in this thing right now. When we win the possession, we will try to launch a counter attack because obviously they are going to be confident right now. They are going to basically, bring their players further forward. We have pace in this team. So hopefully we can actually use that, shock them with a counter attack, launch them on a counter attack. Who knows, we can actually score 1 or 2 goals in the second half. Right now against this team, I don't think, getting the possession, controlling the possession is going to be the play here because we don't have the quality against this team, to control the possession. Okay, now Javi. Okay, Pascal won back the possession for us. Now the possession is Luis Dang. What are we doing? He passed it to Gilmore and he lost it immediately to Gundogan. Now Ferran Torres to João Felix. He have made it 2-0, guys. Oh my god. Should I go attacking? What have we done here? Look at this, Gilmore lost the possession to Gundogan. That was an amazing tackle by Gundogan. He marked him well there. João Felix, such a easy finish for him. He made it look so easy, right? There in the highlight. I'm just going to skip it. Obviously, he was onside. Alright, guys, so we are in the 65 minutes and our players are not playing well. Solimash, I'm going to take him off for Mitoma. So Mitoma can actually play on the left-hand side as an inside forward and Ansu Fati on the right-hand side. Evan Ferguson is on a 6.3 and I'm going to bring in Danny Welbeck. I know there's Marcos Leonardo there, but I think in this position, right, I think Danny Welbeck could be a better player to be in there. Sergio Gomez is on a 6.2. I was just bigging him up just now, right, that he was playing well for us. and he have not shown it here today. Louis Dunk is on a 6.3, so I'm gonna take him off for, you know what, Louis Dunk, we gonna let him in. Wellman, I'm going to be taking him off for Tariq Lamte. We are already losing 2-0, right? So why not just try bring in some new, some fresh legs into the team. Who knows? They can actually make some difference. Who knows, right? At least if we can stop them from scoring here right now and maybe score one goal, that could actually makes it closer for us in the second leg. We are going to be playing, in our home stadium later on in the second leg. So hopefully we can actually, take advantage of that. But right now we need to focus on one thing: stop them from scoring. And Gundogan, he had a lot of space there. I'm not sure what we are doing. He just took a shot, but luckily it went off target. All right, so now the possession is with Barcelona. We won back the possession, but Igor, his tackle was just too strong. They got back into the rebound there, loose ball, and now Mitoma won the possession for us back, playing it to the right hand side or to Tariq Lamte. Lamte was that was an awful pass by him. Who did he try to look there with the pass? That was so bad, I tell you. Ansu Fati won back the possession for us. He tried to look for a pass to Welbeck, but it was intercepted by Araujo. But we still have the possession, and now Ansu Fati have scored against his former club. You know what? He's on a loan, and I was actually shocked to see that they did not have a clause that he could not play against his parent club. He won back the possession for us. Welbeck, could not win it, and he look at that. That was basically, I don't know, maybe it was a bit confusing there, to the defense there. Welbeck won back possession, but Ansu Fati got into it and he took a shot and he made it 2-1. This is what I was hoping for, to happen. Louis Dunk is on a 6.3. Let's take him off, for Adam Webster, not Andy Webster. And Kiso is also on a 6.5, but I think I've already made all the subs, right? Yeah, I've already made all the subs. Confirm the subs. It's only 5 subs, by the way. All right, so there's another 4 more minutes to go for the game to end. Can we hold on to this? This is going to be a very good performance, to be honest. If it's 2-1, and who knows if we can make it 2-2 right now, right? I think it's going to be even better. Welbeck tried to look for a pass to Ansu Fati, but he was basically marked by 2 defenders there by Barcelona. I think they saw what he have done just now, right? And they wouldn't want their own player to actually score more goals against them right now. Christensen with the possession to Gavi, to Xavi, not Gavi. Now Lamine Yamal playing it back to Jules Koundé. Koundé now to Xavi. Okay, Xavi to Yamal. Oh my God, they're playing such a good passing there, passing play. This is typical Barcelona, right? Oh my God, what have we done here? Oh, we were so lucky to not concede there. What did Van Hag did there, just now? That was a mistake. That could have been a costly mistake there, but we are lucky, that we are going to end this game 2-1. Although we lost, but I think 2-1 is a good result against Barcelona. All right, guys. So before we play the game against Barcelona in our second leg, knockout playoff round, right? We have a game against Newcastle in the Premier League. So I'm going to be playing that off camera, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've made a few changes to our squad against Barcelona here. Jason Still will be in goal. Our 4 defenders is going to be Sergio Gomez, Louis Dunk, Weltman and Tariq Lamte. Billy Gilmore will be playing as our deep lying playmaker behind Smith Rowe as our central midfielder. Mitoma, Enkiso and Ansu Fati will be behind Evan Ferguson as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright guys, so we actually have an injury crisis to our defense right now. James Milner is actually out for the rest of the season. And since his contract is going to be expiring right at the end of the season, I think he won't be playing for us anymore. All right. So meanwhile, Adam Webster and Igor is also out for another 1 more month. We are in the crucial stage of our season right now. We are in the month of February. We have a lot of important games, coming in. After this game against Barcelona, we are going to have a FA Cup 5th round against Liverpool as well. So I really hope that today there are going to be not any injury anymore, to our team. And seriously, I just hope that we will get through this knockout playoff round, which we have started quite well. If you look at this, Evan Ferguson have actually scored our first goal here and make the scoreline, the aggregate scoreline 2-2. Amazing goal by him there. And I'm just happy that we have started well in this game. All right, so we are going to have a free kick here. Sergio Gomez play shot to Smith Rowe. And Smith Rowe, if I'm not mistaken, he have scored our first goal. Right? Oh no, no, no. He have actually scored in the FA Cup. So this is second goal for us. Look at that. That was an amazing set piece routine, right? That we have played there. Gomez played it shot to Smith Rowe and he had all the space and he took the shot. The scoreline is 2-0, guy. The aggregate scoreline is 3-2. Could we make it happen? Can we get through against Barcelona here? Now, Jules Koundé with the possession for Barcelona to Sergio Roberto. Gundogan lost the possession. There was an amazing tackle by Evan Ferguson, and we have a chance to launch a counter attack here. Gilmore trying to look for Ansu Fati, but Ter Stegen got out of his line. He got to the ball easily there. Now Stegen playing it short to Jules Koundé. Koundé with the possession, passing it to Roberto on the right hand side. He's just dribbling past. He went all the way into the middle, into our half, with that possession there. We should have done better, to be honest. Now Romeo, Pedri did not play in the first leg. And I wish that he did not play in the second leg as well. That was an amazing goal. And it was from so far apart. Look at that. Romeo passed it to Pedri, right? He just turned and he took his shot. Still was basically off his position there. Pedri saw that and he just took his chance. It went in, after hitting the goalpost, until hitting the crossbar. All right, so now Ferran Torres is with the possession. Now Pedri to Christensen. Oh my God, they have pegged this immediately, and now the aggregate scoreline is 3-4. My goodness. Oh my God. This is exciting, to be honest, but this is not boding well for us. Oh my God, that was a very quick comeback, right? Look at that goal by Christensen. No chance for Jason still there. Oh my God, he found the bottom corner, and now we might have a chance to make it 4-4. Oh, Ter Stegen punches it clear, and now Enkiso with the possession. He hits the crossbar. Oh, Ansu Fati couldn't get into the rebound, and they cleared it into a throw-in. My God, that was a chance for us to make it 4-4, right? Now we might have another chance here. Now Gomez trying to look for someone in the far post. Ter Stegen, he was aware there. He saw the ball going into it, and he just collected it. Now, what is he going to do? He's going to be playing it to Christensen. He have already scored one goal against us here. Now Alejandro Balde playing it back to Christensen. Oh, that was a good interception by Smith Rowe. He's playing really well here today. I'm really happy that you guys actually get to see the way he played. And now Enkiso. I think Ansu Fati was actually offside there. Alright, so the first half scoreline is going to be 2-2 and the aggregate scoreline is going to be 3-4. We have actually started this game really well, but after that, you look at this, right? I know our XG is better and all, but that two goals by Barcelona, right, have actually made things harder for us. And I really hope, I'm going to tell the team, you know what, I'm going to tell the team it was a good first half. We managed to score 2 goals against this good Barcelona side. So I really hope in the second half we are going to replicate the same performance and we can come out as a winner in this clash here. Now, Yamal got past the defender and he have scored Barcelona's third goal in this game. He makes the scoreline 3-5. Now we have a tall order here on our hand. We need to score 2 goals to make things level. Can we do that? Jason Still could have done better there. Seriously, that blame is on Jason Still. He should have done better there. He was in a very good position to make that save, but he just saw the ball go past him. Now Roberto with a throw in to Ferran Torres. Koundé to João Felix. Smith Rowe, amazing interception again by him. He's playing really well in that midfield position here today. He's showing us his quality. And yeah, and I would say early stages, right? 32 million well spent on this player. Now Koundé with the possession on the right hand side. Mitoma won back the possession for us, which is amazing. Can we launch a counter attack? Gilmore on the left hand side, playing it long to trying to look for Ansu Fati. Christensen headed it clear, but Tariq Lamptey got into the loose ball. He's on the right hand side. Can he get a cross in? He found Enkiso. That was a good save by Ter Stegen. But we have a corner here. Can we make it 4-5? Billy Gilmore with the corner. Who's he going to try to look for? He tried to look for someone in the far post. He tried to look for Evan Ferguson. Headed clear by the defender and the highlight just ended. Okay, so now, oh my God, the highlight just ended, just started with a cross by our player there, but we lost the possession. Now João Felix has a chance to launch a counter attack for Barcelona. He got a pass to Fran Torres. Fran Torres, that was a good run by him, and Yamal makes it 5-2. Okay, I think that's done. That's done. That's done. I think yeah, this clash is done. I don't think we are going to be able to score 3 goals in the next 25 minutes. Can we do it? I don't think so. We are going to have a kickoff highlight here now. Billy Gilmore passing it to Enkiso. Enkiso playing it back to Luis Dang. Luis Dang to Smith Rowe, Evan Ferguson. Oh, Enkiso! That was a good run by him, but he just could not get past the defender. Now Wellman headed it towards Billy Gilmore. Gilmore playing it long to Ansu Fati. He have not had a good game, today Ansu Fati on the right hand side. Oh, Mitoma! Mitoma makes it 4-6. 4-6. 25 minutes to go. There's another 2 more goals to score. Can we make it happen here? Oh my god, this is such a great game, guys. Seriously, I was not expecting, a goal galore here, against this Barcelona team, but we are doing it. We are not giving up, guys. Oh my god, home advantage is really real in Football Manager, guys. Seriously. All right. Okay, so now we are gonna have to make a few changes here. Wellman is on a 6.5. I'm gonna bring in Van Hack for him. All right, so let's see who we can actually bring in that is going to be able to yeah, make some changes, make some difference in this game. I'm going to take off Enkiso. I'm going to take off Enkiso for Marcos Leonardo. Ferguson can play as our right striker there, and Marcos Leonardo will be our advanced forward on the left hand side. What do you think? Is this worth it, this gamble? I really hope. Okay, so Gilmore, right? He's playing okay, but he's not having that great of a game. I'm gonna bring in Pascal. Let's see if Pascal can actually hold on, to our midfield there, and hopefully we will have a better control of the possession. We can win the possession easily. I'm gonna demand more here, guys. There's another 2 more goals to go. 15 more minutes. Oh my god, the time is just trickling away. We are in the 80th minute now, and I think I will have to go attacking. I don't want to change anything much. I'm just gonna change the mentality to attacking. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. Please, guys, please, 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 please. Can we make it happen? Oh my god, there's a highlight here. Now Luis Dang intercepted their pass to Van Hack. If you look at this, Barcelona, they're actually pressing us very, very high here right now. This is something that we can actually work on, We can try to look for a space, and maybe if we can play a long ball to our attacking players, right? We have 2 strikers right now. We are playing with 2 strikers. If we can find a pass to them, right, I think this could change the things for us. This is what I was hoping for, but the flag has been raised by the linesman. Oh my god, guys. This was it. This was our chance, to get back into the game. And this was the space that I was talking about, guys. We have 2 strikers up front, if we could get a long ball there. But I think, yeah, it was just not meant to be. But I'm seriously proud of the team, guys. Seriously, because this Barcelona team is really, really strong. I was not expecting us, to give them a good fight in this, in this clash here. All right, so I'm gonna tell them I'm proud of the effort. Tariq Lamptey is not happy. You did not even play well. Come on, man. 6.7 average rating. Pathetic. All right, so it seems that our Europa League campaign have comes to an end here, and yeah, although I'm a little bit sad, but I'm really proud of the players' performance here today. Because they played really well against Barcelona. Although we lost both of the legs against them, but I think it is still a good performance by our team. All right, so in the next episode, right? I'm not sure. We have a FA Cup 5th round, clash against Liverpool. And in the month of March, we have, the likes games against the likes of Man City, Manchester United, Arsenal. So I think I will be coming in back for this. We will be playing against both of these Manchester teams, because Manchester United, if you look at the league table, right, they are very, very close to us. They're only 3 points behind us. So I think this is the game that we should be coming in back for. I think we will play Man City early on in the March, and we will come back, for our, in the second half, we will play against Manchester United. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.